would probably help if I actually didn't mute myself. I'm sitting and recording and trying to make sure this works. And recording. Oh, and trying. Hey! Oh, cool! It's actually working on Kick. Hello, everyone. My name is Commissar Hecht, and welcome to another sitting and painting session. This. Oh, excuse me. I had, I had just a little bit of phlegm come out. Um, uh, what was I going to say before I was rudely interrupted by me choking to death? Um, yes, hello, and welcome to another edition of Commissar Hecht, and we're currently streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Kick. Now we're doing Kick. And we're currently, um, and as always with the channel, uh, we are doing a charity channel. So with that being said, uh, let us give you the charity link. Bam! And let's give you the charity link real quick. Bam. Just because I want to make sure that everything is good to go. So, with the charity, it is obviously the UN Refugee Agency, or as it's commonly known, the UNHCR, and they're a global organization. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? It's good. We're starting to stream a little late, about 17 minutes late, but that's okay. And I'm just kind of running down the charity real quick. They're a global organization dedicated to saving lives, protecting rights, and building a better future for people forced to flee their homes. They work in over 130 countries, providing emergency and ongoing support to refugees and internally displaced and stateless people, many of which have nowhere left to turn. And really, they cover any conflict zone or any sort of natural disaster or crisis. So, with the crises going on that are in Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, Somalia, Djibouti, Ukraine. There's been a massive typhoon that has utterly screwed up most of the South Pacific, Guam, Rota, Saipan, Tinian, um, all those small little islands. The UNHCR basically gives aid to refugees that need it. Um, and they give food, they give water, they give medicine, they give comfort and a place free of persecution and tyranny. And so, really, um, it's a good charity to donate to if you can. If you can't, for whatever reason, if you cannot um, uh, donate, please, you could do other things. You can do other things, other beautiful, wonderful things like um, share this stream, uh, do a shout out, like being like, hey, my favorite streamer is on and he's raising money for charity. Please donate if you can. Something to that extent, right? Like there are other ways to drum up support without directly giving, right? Go on my Twitter. Go use my socials and retweet my socials, heart them. Uh, you know, do whatever it takes to get the good word out there because the larger the channel grows, the quicker we get to monetize and the quicker we can give more money, more meaningful money, and not just through Tiltify. So, with that being said, we got some building to do actually. We're going to be building Not just painting. We're going to be building. Now, if I can find the glue, that would be cool. I need the glue. I need the glue. But I'm happy that you've joined me. Um, uh, Jugular 0 HP. Actually makes me really happy that you've joined. And I just recently started a new Black Library book, so I'll be listening to that. It is called The Lion, Son of the Forest. That is what we're going to be listening to while I build these guardsmen. I just finished 15 Hours. It was a really good book. Kind of sad, but a really good book to because it really does kind of it really does kind of capstone what the the unfortunate kind of issues of the guard. You know, um, especially because like the guard get a raw deal all the time, a raw deal all the time. Remember me? I came here learning about uh, minis. I just finished my first Necrons. Yes, I do remember. I do remember. I don't forget my supporters. Me and my dad and uncle just finished assembling. Dad already wants a battle. Oh well. Good luck. Um, I gave I gave some advice the other day about learning how to win your fights, win battles. I forget. I think it was Kuai who was asking, tips and tricks to how to win your battles. Um, and I'll tell you the same thing I told him. Uh, give your opponent. He's looking up rules and regulations all day. Well, that's good. Uh, but I'll share the same bit of information I shared to him. Give your opponent dilemmas. All right? And what I mean dilemmas is if you give your opponent problems, they'll be able to solve them. It might give them some heartburn, but they'll be able to solve them. Giving your opponent dilemmas creates no win scenarios or creates fewer win scenarios for your opponent, um, and gives your opponent more heartburn. Damn, did I really misplace a whole heaping of glue? I got this one. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, that's always my suggestion. That's always my suggestion. You know, give your opponent dilemmas, not just problems. Because if you give your opponent dilemmas, they're gonna be forced to pick. Um, they're gonna have to be forced to pick something, right? So and what do I mean by give your opponent dilemmas? Don't just stack your army with one or two unit types or have a set piece that you hope wins your points costs every time. Um, because if you do that, your opponent is going to pick up on that strategy quick, and then they're gonna they're going to use that strategy against you and try and neutralize you. So that's how that works, right? Um, so that's what I mean by giving your opponent um, dilemmas. Make sure you diversify your army enough to where if they focus on the armor, the small arms from your infantry or your shock assault. So play like chess. Lure him into a trap and think 2 moves ahead. Yes, but what you want to do is not just think 2 moves ahead, but also uh, plan for the worst to happen, right? Because again, your dice rolls are are severely underestimated when it comes to hi Chip when it comes to sorry my cat is just saying hi to me when it comes to the game. Um, so how you want to design your army is one you don't want to are you sounding off already on me. One, you don't want to just rely on having good dice rolls. Hold on. Sorry for the shaky cam. Oop, there is my cat and my daughter's toys. My daughter's toys. Ah. Yeah, hi. So anyway, what was I gonna say? Um, I was on a tangent, and then I lost it. Daughter's toys are yours. No, my daughter's. They got into Pokemon for a bit. Barbie. Um, there is a mechanical or remote control car. Um, I we don't have a whole lot of space in the house, so their play area is the same as my filming area. Like they'll play around my desk all the time, or they'll sit in my chair and play with the dolls. It's actually it's really funny juxtaposition. Here you got Warhammer figures, ready to be painted and whatnot, and then you've got Barbie dolls. It's kind of funny, but they do take interest in my streams too. Yeah. Oh, I would love to pick you up, but you hate being picked up, cat. But yes, there's a cat. But anyway, what was I saying? So give your opponent dilemmas. Don't just rely on your dice rolls being, excellent. Always plan for your dice rolls to suck. Okay, because if you build your army thinking, well, this unit is going to be so awesome because it's got all these abilities, and it's just going to tap dance all over, X army, right? And that might be true on paper, but when it comes to your dice rolls, if they're not so hot, you're not performing. Um, but yeah, so that's why I always say don't build your army to give dilemmas because even if your dice rolls aren't good, you're still in a position or you're still in a commanding position um, to win a game, right? That's how I see it. But anyway, how was everybody's day? Eric Berry, you want to force your opponent to do target prioritization. Absolutely. Eric Berry joins us from YouTube. Like I said, make sure you follow me on all of my channels because as soon as I monetize one, that's what I probably am going to dedicate my energies to. Um, Especially when it comes to like exclusivities and premium streams and all that stuff to generate what's it called to generate monetization for charity. Um, So Eric Berry joins us from YouTube, and he says you want to force your opponent to do target prioritization. Absolutely, but with those dilemmas, those target prioritizations have to be painful. For example, my Imperial Guard. You you could focus on my tanks. That is a very viable strategy. And you could do a whole lot of damage to those tanks for the first turn. As a matter of fact, you could probably neutralize my tanks first turn if you focus on them enough. And, you know, um, really cause me some heartburn. Um, but when you focus on my tanks, you then uh, you then end up sacrificing uh, the potential, or that you then end up sacrificing the ability to target my infantry. And targeting my infantry, or not targeting my infantry, especially now that the infantry are like they have this objective capture weight that's really high, would be a mistake. But at the same time, you not targeting my infantry will lead uh, to me basically pounding you with my tanks. There we go. And we got ourselves our Grenadier. Oh, it actually wanted to focus on that for a 0.2 of a second. There, let me switch back to... Switch back to Commissar's Journal. There we go. There's our Grenadier's grenade launcher. We're slowly putting the arms and stuff on. Thanks for the tips. Yeah, yeah. Whenever in any sort of wargaming, you want to use some form of strategy. I mean, it's you're not going to be, because there's dice involved. Not all of the tips that I'm giving you are going to be successful. That's just how it goes. That's just how it plays. Um, but you want to use whatever strategy you have, particularly when it comes to dealing with, uh, um, particularly when it comes to dealing with like potential opponents, right? That have very disgusting armies that are very hard to beat. Um, you basically want to be able to neutralize them as best as possible. So generate dilemmas, not problems. Problems are easily solved. Dilemmas force your opponent to pick the worst choice, or pick the lesser of two evils, and still allow you to to play in the game. 10th edition, you're definitely going to need anti-tank and anti-infantry weapons. Yep, no, absolutely. Gone are the days where you could just get by with one unit type or two unit types, and and think that you're going to be okay. Because believe you me, that's... Hello, tin soldiers. Yes, yes. Well, in this case, they're plastic. But hello, algae. Excuse me. A fantastic plastic. Yes, yes, fantastic plastic. Oh Lord, whew. I am tired. I'm actually excited, and we're not going to stream a whole lot tonight. We're just going to kind of glue stuff together and chat a little bit. Because I do have to save up my energy because I am going to Sendai. I'm going to take the girls to Sendai. We're going to go see a fox farm. We're going to go to the Sendai Zoo. And they've been really, really excited about that. Uh, Bree's been excited. Morgan's been nonstop talking about it. Um, so, um, I do need my rest for that. So we might end at, and Sendai, like from here, Sendai is a 4 hour drive. So what we might do is we might end at 11 tonight. You know, get most of the guns in and the soldiers done, and then all we just have to do is paint heads and put them on. And I think that'd be really cool. And seeing as I'm still a single parent, I can't just close my eyes and on the ride there. Single dad status for life. Well, not for life, but for the time being, I should say. Although I'm gonna have to say, those the single dad status, like my wife's coming home thankfully this weekend, but single dad status sucks. Like it is tough. I give props to anybody who's a single dad who's like trying to raise more than one child, or hell even one child. I'm not even going to qualify, like raise one child, and take care of them in a capacity, and still try and do something to keep themselves sane. You know what I mean? Like bro, hats off to you, my guy. Okay, we are going to have to force a connection. All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of forcing a connection in plastic by applying some pressure to the hand and the wrist. So that way the arm looks like it's it's doing its job. And really, this Master Voxcaster, what so like this guy's a master voxcaster, right? But he's also a rifleman, right? Right. So like you're in a standard. Oh God, that's just damn. There we go. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to get most of my guys to have their rifles level and down range, because in an actual firefight, when you're advancing and you're communicating to your forces, you want your RTOs, which is what a voxcaster is, your radio uh, RTO, radio telegram operator, but it's or radio transmission officer. But yet, you want your RTO to be right next to your squad leader, but also have their head on a swivel and be able to put their weapon up in a timely fashion. And that's kind of what I'm doing here. So we got several guardsmen that have got their weapons on at least. And there's a plasma gunner. Here's a grenadier. Oh, there's a grenadier. This is one of my older grenadiers over here. We got this Voxcaster's got a rifle. He's got a rifle. This one's got a rifle, but I don't like how it's slung at a depressed ready. You don't you can move in a depressed ready position, depending on the situation. But when you're talking about when, especially because like I like to model my guys not bombastic features. Like it's cool to have models like that are just doing pointing gestures and dynamic poses and all that stuff. That's cool. But me realistically, I'm the kind of guy that wants to model them up somewhat appropriately, in air quotes, when it comes to how you're modeling them, right? So like you're modeling them that they're squaring off against, you know, an opposing army. At There are very few points where your rifle is going to be depressed ready or low ready, um, if you're expecting contact. It's always, I mean, you can have it depressed ready, but most people within the military that are in the combat arms profession will always tell you you should always have your rifle not depressed ready, but like just off engagement sight, right? So like it should be, your rifle should be instead of here, slung down, it should be, near your cheek. Um, uh, and then like you should be wherever you're looking, the weapon should be looking wherever you're moving. Even when it comes to like room clearing, I think accurate posing can elevate even a cartoonish miniature to realism. Yeah, I mean, like again, I get it. Warhammer is satire. Warhammer 40K is 100% satire when it comes to the whole thing about the hobby is that is that it's it's loosely based in political satire, right? I mean not loosely based. It is based in political satire. I mean the game was founded in the 80s, okay? Where political satire was like the order of the day. Um, like to me, uh, you know, that's all well and good. That's all well and good. Um, and I think that there will always be that element of political satire when it comes to 40K. I just try very hard to. That's a sergeant. Okay, so that's a sergeant. That's a sergeant. There's my medic. Where is? There's home dude with a medal. I just try and I just try and I try and model my guys the way that I think they would be, not in dramatic poses, onwards to the enemy. Although that's kind of cool every once in a while. I think my guys would operate, like how I would operate if I'm going off to any sort of um, uh, particular incident. Cat, there's another one. So there that guy goes. Now he's all set up. He's all set up. That leaves the medic. Where's my test head? I just want to make sure. There it is. So, whenever you put models together, you should always have a test head to make sure that the model fits in the design that you want it. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good fit. It's a little silly, but that'll be a good fit. Now, I've got a beret head right here that I think I can finagle. But how was everyone's day? I hope everyone had a good week. I'm starting my 4-day Memorial Day a little early. So, like I said, I'm going to Sendai tomorrow. I might do a little stream of like us at the fox farm. but I have not decided yet. Oh yeah, yeah, that looks. That's gonna look. Yeah, that's gonna look natural. Yeah. Oh, I should probably not use the one that's got the eye patch on though. Although you know. Although it would be kind of funny, you know. Yeah, sure, the Voxcaster's got the best sharpshooter because he's got an eye patch. Okay, all right, but yeah, that actually works well. And let me just make sure I do him real quick. Oh yeah, that looks perfect. Oh, not even I'm not even worried about it. Yeah, that looks spot on. I mean, he's gonna look like he has a bit of a neck, but you know, that's not too bad. Yeah, I like that. That's slick. Okay, good to go. My security forces, or sorry, Operation Safe Side Air Police are finally coming together. I like it. I like it a lot. I hope everyone is well. Let's see. Let's see who's. Let's see who's chatting right now. So we got algae in the stream, which is absolutely true. Yep. Got jugular. We got kata. We got isabe. We got alicidra. Alicidra. We got juggler. Good. A good crew coming in. All right. Where is this guy? This one. Okay. So he's here. Always, you always want to dry fit your models too, because the one thing I don't like about these new Cadian models is that the gun arms seem to be assigned to a certain body, which I guess it makes sense in the production. Like, hey, we want models to be somewhat uniformed, and it makes it easier for the mold process if everything has its place and the design team isn't like worrying about like how modular something is. But it does miff me slightly when it's not as modular as I would like. Yeah, see, even that one's like canted and leaned when it should be like up and in somebody's snout. Ah, son of a bitch. It's because the stupid grenade's in the way. Oh well, nothing we can do about that. Okay. Oh goodness gracious. Oh, so it's a 7. Oh, I think I made an error. I think I dorked up. That's not good. That certainly won't do. I can't abide by it. I think I dorked it up. No, because that is 9. That's 8. So where's 6? Oh, this is why I need this damn thing. That's another thing. You should not have to worry about like directions when it comes to attaching arms and weapons on it. Because then you make stupid mistakes like I did. But on the other hand, yeah, B8. Son of a gun. What was I going to say? 40, 41. 30, 31. So hold on. $20.23. 21.20. Is that 21? So where's 20? Oh, it's right there. Ah, I did dork it up. I did. I made an error. But it's okay, because now we learn. I cut out the wrong hand. Go figure. So this actually might be a mute point after all. Ooh, maybe. It might just work. Grenade's still kind of in the way, but this is why we dry fit people. That does work. That does work. I know you can't see it because of my massive meaty paws, but that actually does work. I like that. So with that, we're just going to rotate the body. Ah. Be gentle. Oh, I did the wrong one. It would help if I actually did the wrong, if I did the right one. And yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right there. And I really do think that's much better than this one, this depressed ready one. I should say low ready. I don't know. I think this one's better. I think this one is better. But I made an oopsie. Fuck. Well, I was just being efficient, sir. That's all. Never mind you that. Yeah, but I'm decided to go see the Fox Farm with the girls. Take them to Sendai. They're excited. They really want to go. So why rob them of a good experience? that dry. Yeah, I gotta switch gears a little bit. There's still some hands I need to paint. But I think we're doing pretty damn good. All right, so that's more palish. I just gotta. Those are gloves. That's palish, but that's gonna be for the command squad. That's the gloves. Where's the other grenade launcher? Oh, you know what? I'll put that other grenade launcher down. There we go. I'll cut him out. Put him on something. Oh man. Whew. Tired. Passing the day before I do my daily stand up. Passing by to say hi. Hope everything's doing okay. I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. Thank you for popping in, my guy. Uh, he's one of the members of Hink TV. Hink is based out of, I want to say, Colombia, and does Warhammer painting just like I do. So if you want to practice your Spanish, something that I do not know, you should totally follow Hink TV and pop in when he streams. And he streams a lot more than I do, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for him, unfortunately for me, I don't have much of a streaming schedule. He is a lot more frequent. But you should totally support the guy. He was painting God's Ghost earlier. He was painting Owen McCole. That's honestly, when you want to talk about a good movie series to or sorry, not movie series, Freudian slip, uh, TV series or not TV book series to get into. Gaunt's Ghost, baby. Gaunt's Ghost is is the way. That is the way. I've heard great things about those. Yeah, it's a solid series. Dan Abnett is a great writer. Dan Abnett is a great writer. It's a solid series. Um, there was rarely a book I did not like. Um, like I didn't have like like after I read a book, I was like, man, that one sucked. You know, there was never one that I was like, I could do without this one. Um, particularly because they all told a very interesting story. Um, and oh man, I seriously do not think that there was a single book that I was like, man, I didn't like that. I will say at the tail end, at both uh, uh, War Master and the Anarch, you have to read both back to back. You can't take a break. You got to just read it right into another one. Um, because the War Master felt like an intentional to be continued. And then when you read the Anarch, which is, I'm assuming, the end of the series, you're just like, oh, oh, that's why it felt like a to be continued kind of a deal. But I won't spoil it for you because I do not believe in spoiling good writing. There's another grenadier. So we're slowly getting there. I think we got a few guns left that have painted hands. And a few that don't, so we'll paint the hands. And we got, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, those guys are going to have pistols and swords, but 11. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. Eh, you knew. My paintbrush. And I am streaming on Kick. Um, so for those of you that are that are following me on Twitch and YouTube and all that stuff, please follow me on Kick as well. You can still support your original, the original platform that you're associated with, but definitely, like, I really want to. The goal is to try and monetize all of them. I know that that's probably not going to happen because they're all competitors. But the reason why I want to monetize all of them is that a lone breacher there. Which one? Which one? There's several breachers if you could think of it. The blue one. Oh, let me show you what I mean. Let me show you what I mean when I talk about him. Commissar Journal. Okay, all right. So he is not a breacher. He is a he's going to be the officer, but the officers are different from the enlisted. They fight in their dress uniforms for the most part. Um, or they're more. Oh, hi, cat. They're more they're more apt to wear their dress uniforms. Um, it's actually based off of, so my, I'll show you guys. So this is what a Terran Imperial Guard officer looks like. Um, he has a dress white uniform. And just He has a dress white uniform and a blue trench coat, um, and red blood stripes running down his dress pants. But he still wears the blue beret, just like the uh, what's it called? Uh, just like the guardsmen, because in the lore, the officers that wear a dress white uniform are from Holy Terra. like the entire regiment's from Terra, but the officers are considered the part of the nobility. They're part of the noble class. So they're part of Terran nobility. So that's why they wear the white uniform. It's to symbolize their purity amongst their guardsmen. Um, Other officers wear a dress blue uniform, and along with the rest of their guardsmen. But it's considered a mark of pride to wear your dress whites in battle when it comes to the Terran officer. So that's kind of where the idea comes from. I hope you guys can see those. I hope you guys can see those references. I really do. Let me know if you can't. But that's the goal. That's the so the officer's wearing a blue trench coat with gold trim. Did I paint 81? There's 30. Yes, I did. Okay, good. I, I don't like that. Yeah, you can run with your rifle up like that. This is what I'm talking about. You can run with your rifle up like that, but level and downrange. It's always what I've been told. That's always how I've been taught. Level and downrange. And that's really the basics of any sort of firearm discipline is level and downrange. Okay, I hope it's time to leave. It was a brief visit, but I hope to see you again for the great rest of the day, night. I don't know what time it is. It's nighttime. But I do appreciate you coming in. I really do. And say hi to Hank for me if he streams today. I won't be able to hop on because I'll be driving to Sendai again to go see the fox farm with the girls. And they are excited about it. 82, 82, 82. Ah! No! Wow. That could have been bad. We'll do. He'll stream tonight. Okay, cool. Appreciate you. Eh. actually. He should get a sling. The medic should get a sling. $62. 61 painted. 63. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Uh, it's tough. I don't like how these arms have turned out. No, not the way that I've painted them, but the way that they're canted and fit to the body. How about you? What do you look like? Ah. Oh no! Save it. Almost got it. Hmm. That grenade is stopping me from doing what I want it to do. If I do this. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Well, I guess you're gonna get the short stock there, medic. Jack of Clubs, I know you from YouTube. Do you now? Where have we met? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh, we saved it. That could have been bad. So Jack of Clubs, where we met? The better paladin. Ah, yes. How have you been? There we go. We'll have to touch up that paint because there was some glue that got stuck on my fingers and made it almost impossible for me to put it together. All right, well, it looks like the medic is going to get the stock rifle, the stockless rifle, unless there's a one with a rifle strap without an owner. Oh, there is, but he doesn't. The hand's not painted. Solution campaign. I've been great. Yes, no, I do remember. Thank you very much for reminding me. It's been a while, man. All right, what do we want our medic to be? Let's see. We probably want paint that hand, paint that hand, and then we need to put this guy on. So let's put that guy on, and then I guess we'll go to painting because there's really not a whole lot of weapons left to paint. There's this guy. There's this guy, and then there's that guy. So is it? Yeah. Still waiting to start back up. Well, I, you know, I would love to start the Cilician campaign back up again. I really would. Um, the problem is I the biggest issue that I have with starting it back up is one, I don't know if the next base I'll go to will have the good connection, and then obviously two, Um, I am not certain that uh, we'll get I'm not certain the tech is there for a digital campaign. Let's see, what do we want? Do we want you? Yeah, short stock. Yep. Okay. Oh no! Ah, we dropped it. There we go. But I would love to start it back up again. I would love to do a D&D campaign. I just don't think that I would have to do a whole lot of research on how to get a D&D campaign online started. Like I'm thinking Discord for the voice chats and all that. And then I'm thinking maybe digital dice, potentially tabletop simulator maybe. I'm thinking about it. I just I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of logistics that have to go into it. But I would love to start up another D&D campaign. I really would. I do have that itch. There are a lot of RPGs out there that don't need battle grids if that helps. No, I know. I just enjoy I just it's okay. I lost my character sheet. True, true. Well, I got to look to see what arm this guy goes on. Short stock. Oop. Yeah, 91, 92. Yeah, so why is that not wanting to line up? Where did the arm go? Did it drop? I literally just had the damn thing. No, it's too long. All right, where'd it go? Did I drop it? Hmm. Where'd it go? Check my lap. Nope. Check the shirt. No. Where did it go? I literally just had it. Okay, hold on. My paladin needed to be executed anyway. He distributed those books of lies of the major religion. I mean, it's you definitely were spreading heresy. Uh, but then again, who was going to stop you guys? Okay, where did it go? Oh, that's going to bother me. Did I drop it and not notice? All right, hold on, gang. I just have to make sure before I start scrounging around on the ground. Because I am supposed to vacuum tomorrow. How did I dork that up? There's an arm that I'm not going to need. I'm looking. I don't see it. All right. Son of a gun. This is one thing I don't like about miniatures building is dropping pieces, dropping small pieces. Uh, Especially because, now I can't find the damn thing. Oh, here's a space marine. That's very frustrating, to say the least. Watch, I'm going to find it at the end of the stream. Which is in 40 minutes anyway. Check my pockets real quick. Pantyhose and a vacuum. The people need to know. No. So, unfortunately, I dropped a model piece, an arm, and I don't know. I don't know where the hell it went. I thought I had it. That is going to bother me. That is most definitely going to piss me off. Alright, well, until I can find it, I'm not going to worry about it for right now. Yeah, until I can find it, I'm not going to worry about it right now. It's a moot point. That really does that. I'm trying not to worry about it, but at the same time, I'm looking for it because like I want to get as many of these models done. I wonder if. Hold on. No, it's too. It's too long. I bet it's. This is the problem when you have glue in your hands, is that you think you put a piece down, and then it drops, and you don't even notice. Ugh. Infuriating. Alright, well, nothing I can do about it now. We can just press with the other models. Yep, because that's done. I wonder if I dropped it in here by accident. Probably didn't. Doesn't look like I did. Alright, well, as much as that is going to bother me, I need a mark, and press. We'll figure it out, like we always do. Okay, let's do... Alright, hold on. How many different skin tones did I use today? So that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. No, that's the same 1, 2. There we go, that's 3. That's 4. 5. 6. Once I find that piece, that'll be 7. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 left. This is pale, pale, pale. It's a tan. That's a tan. That's a brown. Tan. Tan. 3 pale. 4 tan. That's more brown. Just trying to make sure that we have the 5 of those. Make sure my demographics are right. Because like I said, I don't want to just be painting pale skin. I will actually want to have like a variety of colors for my soldiers. So 1, wild that that just straight up disappeared. It was just like, deuces, peace, I'm out, see ya. Found anyone to do 40k with? There are people on base that do 40k. Sorry, I'm like in my thoughts as I'm trying to stream. There are people that do 40k that do play. The problem is that I do not have the same schedule as them when it comes to when it comes to days off and all that stuff. So I haven't had a chance to do 40k in quite a while. The only time I was able to do 40k was when I went to Guam, and I had time off to, um, actually go to a local game store and film 40k stuff there. I wonder, did I accidentally put it in here when I pulled out the? Let's see. As I see are a bunch of heads. Cause that would be my luck, is I just throw this sucker in here by accident. As I see are a bunch of heads and no arms. Son of a gun! I really didn't want that to happen. I just lose a bit. It's because I'm tired. I feel my eyes getting heavy as they are. That's why I made the mistake. Because I'm getting tired. Oh God, and I could feel it in my bones. I might just have to end the stream early because I'm actually really tired, and I probably should not finish. I probably should not do any more painting or anything, any building like that, especially if I'm missing pieces. Um, because like I don't want to screw anything up. So I'll probably call it here. Actually, no, not probably. I will call it here. Um, just because I don't, like I said, I don't want to dork this up and really screw up a either a model build or a paint. But so, who are your favorite armies in 40k? My favorite armies in 40k. Well, obviously the Imperial Guard, hands down, is my favorite because that's the guard. That's the army I started with. But I like how the Sisters of Battle play. I like how. I mean, Space Marines are always nice because it's literally a plug and play army. Orcs are fun. Orcs are fun. I have not played Chaos Space Marine, so I don't know how they handle, or if I would like how they handle. Um, haven't played Necrons. Have not played Tyranids. Have not played Eldar. Played Dark Eldar. I have fun with Dark Eldar. But yeah. Anyway, I gotta get going. And I will see you guys in the next episode. I know this was a short stream, but it's because one, I'm losing pieces, two, I'm getting tired, and three, I've got a long drive ahead of me tomorrow, and I still need to clean up the house a little bit before we go. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I will see you guys on actually Saturday. I will bring my laptop on Saturday. Still debating on bringing the monitor. I don't think I'm going to do that. Just because I don't I don't know how wiped I'll be, and plus bringing the monitor. That's just moving parts that I'm afraid will get busted. So I'll probably just bring the laptop and play some video games, vidgy games, and do all that stuff. And I will talk to you guys later. My name is Commissar Hecht. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.